Hey guys, oh wait, hold on, microphone thing there. There you go. Hey guys, so again, I hope this really is the last time I'm filming at 12 a.m. cause I want to show you guys a little bit more midnight hour. So yeah, if I sound kind of out of it, it's probably because I am. So today's been kind of a long day for me. I mean, it's usually a long day on Fridays because I have the 2 classes, but it's been an exceptionally long day for me. I'm gonna try to keep it short because I'm falling asleep and I should probably have gone to bed a while back, but I'm stubborn and was wide awake for a little while there. So, it's probably best to get a lot of sleep. Like, a lot. So anyway, last night I ended up going to bed at around 2, and I still needed to finish 2 chapters plus an additional chapter from the other textbook for my class. Didn't study for journalism, but anyway, you'll find out how I did there in a bit. So yeah, so I ended up going to bed at like 2 a.m. And also I had to read current events and all this stuff, so I was like, oh, this is great. I was obviously already really tired, and then woke up at 7 this morning, well 6 something, the alarm kept going off, but I kind of snuck in an extra 10 minutes or so after that. Got dressed and everything. Actually had time to put my makeup very quickly just because I already knew what I was going to wear and I had actually packed everything last night. So I was like, okay, I can leave now, won't be a problem. I did catch some traffic still, but I got there 10 minutes before my class started, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I have time to go grab a coffee at the little convenience store inside the university, or my college. University always sounds like I'm not from LA, or the US. It makes me feel like I'm from, like, a foreigner. I don't know why. But it is the University of California, so I don't know. But I guess college kind of seems just more appropriate. I don't know. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I went to the convenience store. They were trying to run my card. I was like, I know I have money. I have not spent money. Don't know what happened. Checked my balance. Someone had taken, well, not someone, but like the people who my mom's doing like this thing for, I don't know how to explain it, like, I don't know, it's some, not business thing or anything like that, but anyways, the thing is that, like, she's like on a payment plan kind of thing, but they can't take money from her account, they have to take it from mine, like the way it's set up. I don't know, cause like she has to get something approved, I don't know, something like that. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this, I'm really tired to explain it, but yeah. Anyways, the fact is they overdrafted, like heavily overdrafted my account because they forgot to tell her that they were gonna, like, when she was supposed to have this money by, in my account and stuff. Nothing shady, it's just like, that's just the process of, I think it's a loan modification kind of thing, cause, yeah. Anyways, and so, I'm like, I call her freaking out because I was like, what if I had to put gas? And I was like at the gas station and I'm like, I have to get to school and I can't put any money. So, and I was like tired and cranky and had to get a class, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, just deal with it. She's like, she figured it out and stuff, and you know, they're like, oh, okay, don't worry, like, we're gonna reverse this, blah, blah. I'm gonna fix it. I should see changes soon, so doesn't matter. But yeah, like, they just made a mistake on their end, so basically. But yeah. So I was like, are you serious? So like, yeah, we're so sorry, like, I know we were supposed to cancel that and we don't know what happened. I don't think the cancellation went through in time, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, something like that. I don't even know what I'm saying. Fact is, like, it's gonna get fixed. I'm gonna get my money back. But yeah, I was like, I'm hungry. I'm not gonna survive this whole school day like this. I went to class. Did okay on my current events because I only missed one because I got really confused. There was a lot of like different tax related stuff in the news lately, and he was asking, well, like LA Daily News, that's what we're graded on, or tested on. So, but everything else I got right, so I was happy. And then my other quiz, I only missed one, which it was like a really stupid. It was like one of those like mistakes, like, oh, if I had only read the thing like fully and stuff. And then I were like talking about the profile thing, the interview thing, so I had to make the interview now, which I already have, but yeah. But I also have to like, he wants like all this fancy stuff. I was like, oh, okay, whatever you say. But yeah, so what was that? And then I just left early because I still had to finish. Well, I actually finished reading the chapter from the other textbook in class, and then I was like, I need to at least leave so I can at least get like one more chapter done. I got most of it done at school. I left like class early, and then I finally went to the ATM machine, got money for my savings because they didn't, that separate. So thank God. I mean, I had money. I was just kind of in a hurry, I guess. So yeah, getting overdraft is not fun at all. And usually I'm really responsible, so that's why I was like, okay, like I know I didn't write a bad check. Like what the fuck? So yeah, it was that. And then I checked. I was like, oh, okay, they just didn't. The cancellation thing didn't go through in time. Like great. So yeah, good thing it's gonna get fixed. So no worries. And stuff. So yeah. Anyways, that kind of fucked up my whole day. And then I went to, my boyfriend actually didn't go to his first class because he's like, I need to finish this lab, and then he lost his lab manual. Had to special order his lab manual now because they don't have any more. He's like, I need the last page. He's like, this like really sucks and stuff. He was freaking out as well. So I was like, we were both just having one of those days where like nothing's going right. And then people like today have been driving crazy on the street, like people walking, people driving. I don't know what their deal is, but like I swear people kept popping out of nowhere, and it's not because like, I was actually pretty like alert and stuff, but there was like a bunch of, like when I went to go pick up Dempsey, there was like a bunch of ambulances everywhere. I was like, buses that don't move, people that don't, like, they're just cutting into your lane. I'm like, this is crazy, like this is chaos. My mom's really sick. She had like a really bad cough. And so there was that. And then during my second class, test was okay. I got most of them because I had actually taken that film class before, but it was still kind of a little confusing in some aspects because of things, like it wasn't worded exactly how the book said it. So like he'd be like, in the textbook, but how does it define this? I was like, it doesn't define like that, but that's the closest thing I can think of. I hope this doesn't mess me up. So there was that, and then we were watching the movie, which is actually really good. It's called Peeping Tom. It's by Michael Powell. It's a British film. He seems to like a lot of British films, now that I think about it. Last week we did The Dropman's Contract. He also likes a lot of foreign, like, I think Time Code was the American one we actually watched. Because we watched Light of Day, The Dropman's Contract, we watched The Chungking Express. What other movie did we watch that? Oh, well, Citizen Kane was an American movie, but yeah, I don't know, like, or he mixes it up. Because I know next week we should be watching Godard. So, yeah. I think I've kind of noticed a pattern now. So yeah, anyway, and then halfway through the film, I was like practically peeing myself, and I was just getting like cramps and not feeling well, and I was like, this could not be happening. It's like, and the thing is, like, that class, I think I've mentioned before, like, the teacher's pretty strict about people going in and out. Like, he'll say it very passive, well, I guess passive aggressively, or not passive aggressively. Like, he'll try to be nice about like it, but he'll be like, guys, just try not to do it. I mean, there's still people that get up, but like, and it was actually a really good movie. So I was like, oh, this is just not my day. I go home, and there's like traffic everywhere, people again driving stupidly, people not moving. And it was just kind of bad. People at school, like, it was like impossible to get out of the parking lot too. So I finally got home, just ate something really quick, watched some TV, and then I was gonna watch Grey's Anatomy, but I was like, I'm not gonna have time. I gotta go. So finally went to go get Dempsey, and then my boss had texted me that his wife had told him that Dempsey was promised chocolate milk and cookies. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get there early. And then the teacher was like distracted, and the other teacher that usually tells me everything that goes on wasn't there, and some kid seemed to have like thrown up in the bathroom, either that or someone was trying to finger paint the toilet. I have no clue, because it didn't look like puke, it looked like paint. It was weird. And so we left, and then we got there, and we got to her swimming on time. I was so tired, and then I took her home, and my boss was like, yeah, how was it, and blah blah blah. And then her husband actually finally got there, and he was like, don't worry, I'll take over. He's like, just go home, it's Friday. I was like, thank you. And then Dempsey was actually funny. We do these things. I taught her this thing where, like, if you go like this, you can just say beep beep, because she likes car horns. Really weird. So I guess she was trying to do it, and then she got mad that I was trying to do it to her or something. So she was trying to like really push it into me, but she hit my glasses instead. I didn't feel anything, but I was like, oh no. I was like, we don't hit asteroids. I'm like, you know what that means, right? She's like, no, not 2 minutes. I was like, yep, on the chair. She's like, and as soon as she was resisting, she's like walking herself over and just planting herself firmly. And then she's just like laying there, just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna enjoy my 2 minutes, and stuff. So I got home, and yeah, I got home, and I was like kind of blanking out for a minute. Then we had like no food, we ran out of milk, everything. It was like nothing except like peaches and watermelon. That's what I've been eating. I could have eaten a quesadilla, but it's so hot right now, and there's supposed to be a heat wave coming next week. I was like, no. I guess I get to wear up my summer clothes one last time before it gets cold. I kind of just really wanted to be sweater season though. I love my shorts and my skirts and my colorful stuff, but I'm kind of ready for summer season. For sweater season. So yeah. And then I finally got to watching what did I watch before Grey's? I watched something else before Grey's. Something else recorded. I don't remember what it was, to tell you the truth. I just know I did watch like a show or two before that. Finally watched Grey's. Oh my god. The girl, my friend in class was like, you're not gonna like the ending, by the way, if you've seen it from the beginning. And part of me liked it, part of me was like, fuck you, Shonda Rhimes. Because she killed off Mark Sloan. We've already lost a lot of good characters, like lovable characters. Killed off Mark Sloan, who, yes, maybe at first he was like the biggest man whore, but still, like, in the end, he was like the comic relief of the show. Other than Kepner for the last season, she was kind of funny. Her freakouts and stuff. But there was also and then the whole Arizona thing. I hope I'm not spoiling it for you, but probably not, because by the time this goes up, it should have been at least like a week or two since it went on air. Which reminds me, tomorrow I'm going to try to edit while I'm studying and trying to see what time my friend wants to hang out. So yeah, my friend from the Jimmy Kimmel show. So yeah. So anyway, I wish they could have killed off Arizona instead of Lexi, seeing what the result was. Like, she, Callie lost her best friend and, like, probably, like, one of, like, the central guys other than her dad in her life and stuff, and she's already, like, gone through kind of a lot, I mean, they all have, but she's also gone, like, personally and stuff, like, a lot of shit's happened to her, and then Arizona becomes an amputee, and becomes, like, super bitter about it, which I understand, like, no one wants to lose a limb, but I think Lexi would have totally taken that much better. We've kind of seen the brighter stuff, and at least would have, like, tried to mourn with everyone else, like, the death of Mark. Or Mark would have actually lived, and just everything would have been saved. And then, yeah, it was just kind of bizarre, a very bizarre thing. I hope McDreamy gets his hand thing back, though. I don't like when he's the one that's moody, because then he just kind of becomes an a-hole. But yeah, although I do like Bailey's new nickname, Booty Call Bailey, and Meredith's Medusa, so that's fun. And then I also watch Glee, which I love Sarah Jessica Parker on there, although singing, I'm not the best singer, but her singing was slightly off key. My friend had said, like, Sarah Jessica Parker should just never sing again. She goes, I just can't get into the show. I'm like, yeah, maybe she can't sing, and I will still always see her as Carrie Bradshaw, but she was actually not that bad. I actually like that she's, like, the nice one in New York. But then, like, Finn at the end, I'm like, ooh, you just got caught, girl. But, exciting stuff for next week. But yeah, pretty much my day. I know, suckish. At least I finally got home to watch TV, but now it's, like, 12:30, and I'm still up, even though I'm, like, on no sleep, and all of a sudden, I really woke up. But I'm gonna just read a magazine, because I got my nylon magazine today. I have to see if I missed an issue and then renew as well once I get my money. But yeah, anyways, good night. Don't forget to leave your comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, if you've ever had one of those days where, like, you just feel like you're like, is someone trying to play some sort of practical joke on me? Leave in comments below. Anyways, good night. I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog.